Good morning. How are you today? Wait just a minute. Give everybody a chance to join us. Good morning, Jenny. Got your coffee ready to go? I'm working on mine. Telling you, coming back from vacation is tough business. I did not want to come back. I wanted to stay. It was so pretty there. Good morning, Teresa. How are you? There's Ellen, moderator extraordinaire. And JJ. I love those girls. If y'all don't love our moderators, you need to get to know them. They are the most amazing group of people I think I've ever met. Hardworking. They are just tirelessly working to keep this place in shape and running. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? Okay, let's get started. I don't have a product for you today because my schedule is all off this week. I'm in the office Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week. Since I was out of the office on vacation last week, I have to come in and face the music, get everything caught up. I've missed y'all too, JJ. I had a great time. The weather was gorgeous. The scenery, oh my gosh, fall foliage is in the New England states is just breathtaking. If you've never gone, save your pennies and do it because it's just amazing. We don't have colors like that here, and it's definitely a trip that everybody should take once and maybe twice. I may be already plotting my next one. Good morning, Barbara and Hallie. Okay, today it won't be a long one because, you know, I have a mountain of work to face this morning, but today I wanted to talk about setting SMART goals. I truly believe that the only way to be successful in pretty much anything in life, but especially in our journey to lose our weight and control it, is to set goals. And I see so many times that we talk on the board about, you know, I'm not able to keep up. I promised myself I would do a certain amount of weight, or I would eat a certain way, and I'm not doing it. And so we see a lot where people ask for suggestions on how to keep from eating those things or how to stay on track. Well, everybody will have a different opinion, but mine is, and what I have found that has worked for me, is not just to set goals, but to set SMART goals. And so I wanted to give you a few suggestions on how you might be able to do that. One is to make sure that your goals are to motivate you and not punish you. I set a goal before I left for vacation that I would enjoy my vacation. I would use the 3-bite rule. I would let myself relax enough to not feel like I was having to eat in a different way than my family was. But that I would only set my goal that I would only be up no more than 2 pounds. Well, I was up exactly 2 pounds when I got back. And as of this morning, one of those is gone. So I only have 1 pound to get rid of, and then I'll be back at my pre-vacation weight. So your goals have to be something that motivates you. Not a goal that punishes you. That's when we start feeling depressed and we just give up. We start beating ourselves up. So set those motivating goals. The other is set a goal that's important to you. If it's not important to you, it's not a goal. It won't be something that you'll work towards. You know, setting a goal to lose a pound, you may want to lose your pounds 1 pound at a time because that's small increments, and you know you can check those off as you go along. But if it's not important to you, then you won't put in the effort to achieve it, and you'll let yourself get sidetracked way too easily. The other is to set a plan. It's not enough just to say, my goal is to lose 10 pounds. You have to have a plan what you're going to do to reach that goal. So set a plan. I encourage you to write it down. Write your goal, write your plan, how you're going to achieve it, what exactly are you going to do, and look at it frequently. Put it in front of you. Put it by the coffee pot. Post it on the refrigerator. Keep a copy at your desk at work. Just keep it visible to you at all times, and that'll help you remember to stay focused on your goal. The other thing is practice what's important to you. If your goal to get into the next size down jeans is something that you'd like to do, but it's not really that big a deal because you're okay in the size jeans that you're in, then you're probably not going to put in the effort that you really need to reach that goal of the next size down. You have to practice what you preach. And so this weekend, we got home Saturday, and I was tired, I was exhausted, I had a mountain of laundry to do, but I knew what my goals were going to be for this coming few weeks, and so I went to the store, I bought the food I needed to prep and cook and plan for the week, and I got my meals done. I cut my finger and broke my fingernail off in the quick, trying to cut a butternut squash. Next time I'll just buy it already cut up. But it was important to me to have my plan in place. So write your goal, write down what steps are you going to do to reach that goal, or the steps that are going to put you keep you on the path towards achieving that goal. I found on the internet, and I thought this was really cool, an acronym for the word SMART, because I think our goals need to be SMART. So the acronym is be specific about what your goal is, not just I'm going to lose 50 pounds. Okay, be specific about how you're going to lose that 50 pounds. Make your goal measurable, not just I'm going to lose weight. How much weight are you going to lose? What are you going to do? How many points are you going to sacrifice? How many fit points are you going to earn? Make your goals measurable. Make sure it's attainable. It's not fair to yourself to set a goal that you can't reach. So make sure it's an attainable goal, and maybe even break it down into very small goals along the way. Make sure your goal is relevant. Don't take somebody else's goal. I could say that I'm going to set a goal of losing 50 pounds, but I don't have 50 pounds to lose anymore. I did, but I don't anymore, so that's not a relevant goal to me. So make sure your goal is relevant, and then set a time, not a deadline, a time. A time is a small increment of measurement. I'm going to do this week, and I'm going to do this today, or I'm going to do this at my next meal. And all of those together will help you reach your goal. But put a time on it. Don't just say, I'm going to lose 50 pounds, because that doesn't give you a date to work towards. So it's mind games that we have to play with ourselves, but I think we all have to do them. So set SMART goals this week. Write them down. Check them off as you do them. Write down what you're going to do to help you achieve those goals, and then hold yourself accountable. The foods in the house that keep us from reaching our goals shouldn't be in the house. If you catch yourself eating, something before you go to bed at night that is not on your plan and is not going to help you reach your goal, then don't have that food near you. If it has to be in the house for another family member, ask them to put it somewhere where you don't know where it is. But otherwise, you're setting yourself up for failure. Only have food around you and available to you that will help you reach your goals. So that's my advice to you this week. I want to remind you that we have the holiday recipe exchange coming up. Ellen's going to post a link this morning for those of you who haven't registered. All it is we're using a software program app called, I think it's called Elfster, and it will exchange names for us. And when it gives you your name and address of your friend, send them a holiday Christmas card and include a Weight Watcher friendly recipe in there. Put it on a recipe card, and then they can include it in their recipe box. And you know, make sure it's one that you've tried. Include a little note of encouragement, and you'll meet a new friend, and you'll get a new recipe out of it. And if it works out well doing it this way, then we'll do another one. But that way it's affordable for everyone. Nobody has to, you know, feel like they can't participate because they don't have the extra money to go buy a gift. It will also exchange names by country. So those of you who are not in the United States, please feel free to join us, and Elfster will exchange your name with someone near you, so the foreign postage won't be an issue. And let's see, okay, finally, the last thing I'm going to address, and then we're going to put this one to rest. You know, while I was gone, there was some drama on the board, and you know, I hate drama. I feel like we're all old enough. We're not in junior high anymore. We should be able to get along with one another, encourage one another. This is not a popularity contest. No one is trying to one-up anyone else. I got some private messages. You know, some were pretty harsh, and someone accused me of being jealous of a former member, and that's just not the case. I'm not jealous of anyone, and I hope you're not jealous of anyone. We're all here to encourage each other on this journey, and I love having all of you here. I love your post. I love your encouragement to one another. I love the recipes and the meals that we all exchange. I will say that I would encourage you to keep in mind that while we care for one another, while we support one another, you know, many of us pray for one another, and those things are not going to go away. But bottom line is, this is still a Weight Watchers support group. And so sharing a lot of intimate details about your life, this may not be the best place to do that. This is not a dating website. This is not anything other than a group of people who are on a journey to keep their weight under control. And we get that life gets in the way. And so sometimes sharing some of those highs and lows of life helps. Just having somebody to talk to. And I love that you feel that this is a safe place to do that. And I don't want to change that. But, you know, there will be times that a little bit too much might be shared. And if that's the case and the comments get ugly, then we will close comments. If we feel like your life is at risk, this is not the place to reach out for help if your safety is an issue. You know, we're happy to encourage you, but you need to reach local help who can really help you. And so just keep that in mind. And let's see, what else was I going to tell you? Thanksgiving's coming up, so we're going to start soon talking about how to modify some of our traditional Thanksgiving recipes to make them a little bit more friendly. And we'll also talk about how to survive Thanksgiving Day without feeling like you've fallen off the wagon and been run over by it. So I think that's about it for today. I hope you have an amazingly wonderful on-plan week. I hope that you are an encouragement to someone, and I hope that someone is an encouragement to you. Be kind to somebody. Reach across the internet and let somebody know that you're thinking about them today and that you care. You may be the only person that does that to them today, and it'll make a big difference for them and for you. You'll feel good about yourself knowing that you made somebody smile. Phyllis says, what is that saying? Get up, dress up, and show up. It's pretty good. It's It's pretty good. If we would all do that every day, what a difference we would make in our own lives and in somebody else's life. It's not enough to reach our goals on this journey of life if we don't make somebody smile along the way. I hope somebody makes you smile today, and I hope you have a great day. Now I'm going to go finish my coffee, have my breakfast, and attack this mountain of work today. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you on the board. Bye.